Hello, my loves. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm excited about this week because we're continuing with space exploration. Last week, we were exploring the solar system. This week is the galaxy. And then next week, the universe. So I want to share with you um, like a folk tale about how some people believe that the Milky Way galaxy began. Space, the final frontier, above us, around us, within us. Throughout history, we have always looked to the stars to discover who we are. 1,000 centuries ago in Africa, the Abathwa tribe gathered to tell a story from the ancient rock paintings. They told a tale of a girl who dug her hands into the wood ash and threw it into the sky to create the Milky Way. And hidden there among the vast heavens was a message, a secret buried among the eternal stars, an enormous letter in a bottle made of space and time, visible only to those whose hearts were open enough to receive it. I really like that. So this week, we're continuing with space. I've got my Star Trek shirt on, one of many, of course. And let me make sure that I don't leave out anything because there's so many important things I want to share with you. In math, we are reviewing decimals. We're going to review adding decimals, subtracting decimals, multiplying decimals, and of course, dividing decimals. And exploring the galaxy, of course. And I have a STEAM activity that goes along with this week's theme, and I made a video of it. So I did the STEAM activity. I made a video, and I'm posting it onto your Class Dojo portfolio. Okay. Now I know some of you haven't even signed on to that yet, and that password that I gave you a couple weeks ago, or I guess it was last week, that's expired. I'm going to send your parents like a little email that has the sign-in information, so you can get to that extra credit assignment, and it's a lot of fun. And you don't have to do it one way. You can do it any way that you can think of. That's going to be really exciting for you to do, and I'm excited to see what you come up with. Okay. Let's take a look at, hold on, let me get my screen shared here. Sharing the screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is the weekly newsletter and checklist. Remember, I make these for you every single week, and it tells you what your iReady grades are. 3 iReady grades, 1 for 50 minutes of usage. 1 is for a teacher-assigned lesson, multiply decimals, and the other is for a teacher-assigned lesson, divide decimals. Guys, you've got to do these. There are so many zeros in the grade book because you're not doing these lessons. I love that you're doing 7 hours of iReady math. It's fabulous. But you need to do these lessons first. Or, I mean, I don't care if it's first, but you need to get them done, okay? And then science, we have 3 science studies weekly grades, the comprehension questions, the crossword puzzle, and the misspelled game. The reminders, make sure you're using the new IXL for practice. Check your portfolio at dojo.me for the STEAM activity. And Lunch Bunch is going to be on Thursday again, okay? Now, you know, a couple of you missed it. Get there right at 12. And check Class Dojo every day. Here's your checklist. Your checklist tells you your 3 math grades and your 3 science grades. If you forget, if mom ever says, what is due, say, Mom, look, here's the checklist. You can print it out. I want to show you the student page of awesomeness because we have some new awesome students. We have Star Students of the Week, Artem and Dominica, Sean B, and Emiliano. Oh my goodness, I'm so impressed with your work. You all are doing such an amazing job. And of course, last week's Student of the Week, And the week before, you're my all-stars. Loriana sent to me yesterday her dinosaur art. So I put those up there. They're really cool. I love that she did the origami one. And then she also drew a picture. That is a really cool dinosaur. I love his face. I like that detail that she put the little scales up there. That's really fabulous. That's a really good job, Loriana. Send me your artwork. If you didn't get your dinosaur done and you still want to do it, send it to me. I'll take it. If you didn't finish your, if you didn't get a chance to do that polygon art, send it to me. I'll take that and I'll put it right up here on this page. I am happy, happy, happy to do that. All right, scooch, scooch, scooch. Our lessons for this week of April 27th. Here we go. All right, adding decimals. And it says use IXL for extra practice. You don't have to do that. The only must-dos are the iReady. Okay, well, watching the lessons and then doing the iReady. Those are your must-dos. But then I did give you the IXL for extra practice. And don't forget, you've got to do, you got to get your attendance in there. 15 minutes math and 15 minutes reading. And then we've got some science lessons. Go in order, guys, from the first to the next to the last one. I want you to watch my lesson first if my lesson comes first. If I put an extra video on top, I want you to do that one first. You go from top to bottom, just like we read, okay? And then I've got they're all here for this week if you want to move ahead. And if you missed something from last week, you go here, April 20th. That was last week's lesson. And you've got Monday through Friday from last week, and the week before, and the week before, and the week before, and the week before. Okay? All of those stay up there for you. I'm not hiding anything from you. You know me, I put it all out there. Okay. Ooh, I did everything. Oh my goodness, that was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. So, with that being said, oh, come on, my friend. There we go. I want you to take a look at this. And I'm hoping this is going to give you some inspiration for this week's STEAM project. Now this is zooming in on the heart of the Milky Way. Now this is from that story where the young girl threw up the ashes from the fire and created the Milky Way. Wow, it's like the deeper you go, you expect it to be done, or it just keeps going, doesn't it? Look at that. Layer after layer after layer. And we're coming up on, there are these little parts that have dust and gas and things where our eyes can't see through that. It's like a cloud, trying to look through a cloud. But the Hubble telescope can, because it uses that infrared light. And I think it was infrared and ultraviolet. I think so. Please let me know if I'm wrong. I'd appreciate that. Wow. All right, I'm going to stop right there because I want to give you guys a chance to get to work. All right. Remember, 3 iReady math. 2 of them, the lessons I gave you. I gave you lessons. I gave you multiplying decimals and dividing decimals. Now, if you don't feel confident yet because you haven't had that review, wait until Friday, well, Thursday. Actually, Thursday I do the review for dividing. So wait till Thursday if you don't feel confident. You know, you could always go on and try it. And if you're like, I'm not sure, then you can always stop and go on to your regular iReady lessons. But please don't forget, because the fact of the matter is I'm emailing you and your parents every Sunday. And it's very tiring and it's time consuming. And I should only have to look at your grades one time, and that's to put them in the grade book on Monday. I shouldn't have to do it on Sunday to remind you to do your work. I mean, that's what all of this is for. Every single day, when you come on to the iReady, or to the study, Miss Allison, to the AGA website, every day you come in on the AGA website, you have your daily lesson. And your daily lesson every single day tells you what your iReady lessons are. It does. And it's also going to tell you, read the articles, answer the comprehension questions. Okay? Make sure that you are watching these videos and you're reading the instructions carefully. Because I'm thinking maybe this would be the last week where I'm going to remind you. And I mean, you're coming in on 6th grade, ladies and gentlemen. I should not have to remind you to do schoolwork. I shouldn't have to. I mean, you're getting up on middle school, hopefully. Okay? So do your best. Email me, text me, call me, message me, whatever you want to do. Class Dojo, write a little note on your portfolio, anything you want to get in touch with me, and I am happy to help you in any way that I can. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.